welcome to America Goes to Hell Day 2017, which I decided let's go with a theme here. So I'm gonna review the Lip Smackers Captain Marvel. I don't even know what the proper title of this is. Captain America Red, White, and Blueberry Keychain Figural Lip Balm. It doesn't have a proper title. I'm sorry, but it's Captain America. It's fucking cute. I think we could use some Captain America right now to save our asses. But anyway, so, yeah, this is a new thing Lip Smackers is doing. They're doing superheroes. I think they've only done 4 so far. I'm not sure why they haven't done Iron Man, but alright. But other than him, they seem to be doing the Avengers, according to Kimmy. So that's cool. But yeah, so they're huge. They're bigger than the Zoom Zooms. They're like twice as big as the Zoom Zooms. So, there's that. But yeah. On the back of this one, it says, multitasking is a must-have skill for superheroes. Captain America can both fight crime and keep your lips moisturized at the same time. The flavor-packed lip balm gives you a boost of super flavor with your action-packed schedule. With the bonus keychain, you never have to be without your favorite duo, Captain America and Lip Smacker. To use, slide knob up to use lip balm and retract when finished. Apply generously to lips as often as you like. Okay, well then. I note that there's like a bump on the back here, but maybe that's the slider. Yeah, there's a thing on his butt. There's a thing on his butt. Okay, let's just open this and take a good look at it, because I don't really know what the hell we're looking at here. But, yeah, it's probably gonna be terrible, because it's a berry flavor, but even if it tastes terrible, I guess it'll be a good reflection of where our country's going, but, this is the day Jen loses all of her Republican friends. What do you know? Anyway, so, oh yeah, that's definitely the switch thingy in the back, so. Whoa. Okay, What the shit? Okay, so. Here he is. He's actually really cute. True story, I've never seen the Avengers. I haven't seen any of the comic book things that these are from, but I bought them anyway because I thought they're friggin' adorable. And they're keychains. And I love keychains. They're even the keychains that you just push in, and they're like the easy kind, so I'm like, fuck yes! But yeah, just saying, America, fuck yeah! Wait, that's Team America, not Captain America. They should just make a Team America one. Just saying. So yeah, he's got his little shield, and here's the switchy thing on the back, which apparently pushed itself up partly and hopefully isn't destroyed inside the cap, but I pushed it back down. It has a sticker on the back of his head with the name, which I guess that's nice till the sticker comes off inevitably, because it's already like bubbling and buckling, so you know that shit's gonna come off. It says red, white, and blueberry. You know, if it's a blueberry scent, I'll be happy. If it's generic berry, I'll be pissed off. So I guess his head comes off. That seems a little brutal, but does it? Wait. The fuck? Yeah, his head comes off. I just got it everywhere. Sorry, Captain America. I decapitated you. Aww. Oh, that's so sad. But I guess, if you use all this up and you don't want to keep the rest of it, you could keep it as like a smallish keychain that way, but oh, that's so sad looking, and here's his poor little decapitated body. Oh my god, I can't even deal. I'm so glad that these are characters that I have, like, no emotional connection to, because otherwise, I'd probably be real upset right now. But yeah, so, I guess format-wise, it's like a whoa. Oh, that thing moves fast. Alright, so, let me show you. Oh, I have to put his head down somewhat. Sounds weird. Okay, so, he's staring at me. I have to turn it away. Okay, so it slides real freaking easily. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna fucking break it, and I'll be all pissed off because this wasn't cheap. Okay, I need to stop. But yeah, it's a stick format with a slider in it. So yeah, I'm going to put the cap back on for now, because apparently I'm a mature adult who cannot handle nice things. Freaking really though. So packaging wise, this is actually surprisingly heavy. Like, Does it mention the weight of just, like, the whole thing and not just the product? It's heavy. Yeah, I think it just has the amount of the product, not the weight of the thing itself, which is not helpful here for me telling you how heavy it is. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that this has so much weightiness to it. Like, even though it's twice as big as like a Tsum Tsum, it's lighter than a Tsum Tsum, but not by much. It's still right up there. Yeah, I don't know. It's heavy. Dude, he has Pac-Man's for eyes. Do we see this? He has fucking Pac-Man's. Eat the dots, eat the dots. I've been drinking today. Can you tell? Anyway, so let's see. So that's his packaging. Ooh, I almost dropped him, and I almost broke a nail in the same fell swoop. Excuse me. These are not natural or organic. They are synthetic. You have a laundry list of ingredients. Feel free to pause and read for yourself. I'll wait. But yeah. Actually, wait. These are not what I was expecting. Castor seed oil, cetyl acetate, beeswax, candelilla wax, aroma flavor, polybutene, paraffin, sesame seed oil, carnauba wax, hydrogenated soybean oil, mineral oil, acetylated lanolin alcohol, microcrystalline wax, wheat germ oil, stearic acid, stevia leaf stem extract, sucralose, propylene glycol, propyl gallate, citric acid, phenoxyethanol, tocopherol, and then just the artificial coloring. So, actually wait, I was gonna say this isn't a petrolatum product, but I spotted one thing in here. Where did I see it? Mineral oil. Mineral oil is actually also a petroleum product, so if you're trying to avoid those altogether, you also have to avoid things with mineral oil, because it's also one. So, just letting you know, that's a thing. It is still a petroleum product. But not as bad of one as I was expecting. It's not as bad as most lip balm products are in terms of that. So that's surprising that it has more beeswax than that. Alright, so I'm just gonna set that aside. The amount of product you get in here is 0.14 ounces, so that's a little bit less than a stick amount, but it's standard for a lip smacker amount. So, for whatever that's worth to you, that's what's in here, which is surprising to me, because it looks like it would have less. Because it's only, like, from here to here or some shit. But yeah, I guess, it's weird. It's just weird. Anyway. The shelf life on this, they recommend tossing 24 months after opening. Other than that, there's no hard and fast expiration date on here. I'm checking that sticker on the back of the head, but no, there isn't one. But anyway, price point on this, it was pricey. This was like $5 or $6, which, I mean, it's real cute. It is adorable, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure that it was actually worth that. And this little clasp ring right here, I can tell you already, under this weight, is eventually going to pop open, and it's going to fall the fuck off, and you're going to lose it, and that's going to be that, and you just wasted your money. So, what you might want to do is make sure you keep a close eye on how that jump ring looks, and if it looks like it's getting loose, have a pair of pliers nearby, and keep tightening that little sucker up, because it may need it. So anyway, excuse me. Let's see. Sturdiness and durability wise, it's not a real hard plastic. It's kind of a soft plastic, actually. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so it's very soft. It almost feels like rubber, but not quite. It might be vinyl, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is vinyl. Kind of feels like a Barbie doll, so there's that, which, I mean, in and of itself, it is pretty tough. It won't, like, fall apart, per se, but it will absolutely get dents and scratches like a little bitch. And the paint, I'm sure, will chip off. So, I mean, depending how much that's an issue to you, just something to keep in mind. These are things. In terms of the actual mechanism on it, oh, I keep feeling bad every time I decapitate him. Anyway, like this little switch here, even though I think it's well made, it feels so loose that I do have to wonder if this is just going to fall out. Not to mention, if you push it all the way up, which since this is so easy to push, it doesn't take much to do that. All it would take is one little flick, whole thing's gone, all of it. So I'm not too wild on that, but at the same time, I do like the ease of use that you don't have to push real hard to get to go up and down. And I do like that since it's not a turn wheel one, you can do this till the cows come home and it probably won't break unless you do something stupid to make it snap off. So there's that. I'm gonna put his head back on. I will point out, the head does not stay on very well. It's not a very good lock. So, again, if you have this on a purse, all somebody would have to do is go, boop, and they make off with your lip balm, and all you have is a decapitated head. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, that would be one place where I feel like they could have improved on this if they'd given it, like, a turn screw type of connector on there instead of just a pull-off one. Oh shit. And yeah, you see how easy that was? Just pulling that up, it pushed it up that much. I'm gonna push that back down. Ideally, I would also say, what else would be awesome would be, because of the ease of use of this little turn switch, if there were some way to lock it down, like if it were like an L shape and you could, like, if you wanted it locked in place, go over to the side and it just would stay put down. So you wouldn't have to worry about something bumping into it and mashing it up and smashing inside of the head. Just, you know, potential design elements that might help them for future designs, but just throwing things out there. Just throwing things out there. Observations and all that. But yeah, so special features, doesn't have SPF, doesn't have medication, so we're gonna move on to the scent, which surprisingly isn't disgusting me yet anyway. I haven't also gotten it that close to my nose though, so I mean this could change. Let's find out. So this is a blueberry scent. It's a very, very artificial blueberry scent, but it is blueberry. And it doesn't feel like it's mixed with just the generic berry smell, so there's no grapiness to it. I like that. Thank you for that, Lip Smackers. Thank you so freaking much for that, because that pisses me the fuck off when they mix in the generic berry with what is just supposed to be blueberry. Like, holy crap. So this one is just straight up blueberry. Sure, it's the fake blueberry, but I mean, you know, blueberry candies. It smells like blueberry candies. It's not bad. I kind of like it. So that's that. In terms of the color, the wax itself is blue. I have to wonder if it's going to leave a blue tint, and it probably will leave a little bit of color behind. So I'm going to test this on my hand and show you guys whether it does or not. I stand corrected. It didn't really. There's like one spot where it barely did, but it's like so negligible that it's really not a thing. So you don't have to worry about using this and like getting blue lips from it. So I'm going to try it on and see how it feels, because this is going to be a different lip smacker experience than usual because of the ingredients in it. Now I'm like, the big question, do I do it this way or this way? This way or that? I'm probably just going to do it sideways. I feel so wrong doing this with a decapitated little body. I'm like, oh yes, Captain America, let me rub your decapitated body on my mouth. This is disgusting. This is really kind of warped if you think about it, honestly. Okay, another observation. Apparently, no matter where you push this up to, for as easy as it slides up and down, that also goes for while you're putting it on. It pushes it back down into the thing. Yeah, it's already back down. Alright then. I'm not sure how I feel about that part of it. I mean, that, it seems a little problematic, but again, things that could potentially be improved in future releases of theirs, and I'm sure they'll get the hang of it. This is their first of this type of product, so there's that. But anyway, you definitely smell it on your lips, just so you're aware. Let's see, what does it feel like? And does it have a taste? Ooh, it does! Ooh, let me see. I feel like that might actually be the artificial blueberry flavor. Holy crap, that like never happens. Huh. Bravo! Anyway, in terms of the consistency, it's very thin. Like, really, really thin. I'm surprised. Beeswax ones usually have more body to it than this, but okay, whatever. Must be the mineral oil, like, thinning it out. But the moisturization, though, the consistency is very, very slick. It's kind of a very wet feeling lip balm. Very greasy, very oily feeling, moreover. Yeah, I don't know. It's really, really slick. And I'm not sure that it's in a good way on this one. It kind of feels like an oil spill on your mouth. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't know. It doesn't feel very optimal either. So, yeah, it feels like it's dripping on the corners of my mouth, but it's not. Okay. Alright, well, moisturization-wise, it's hard to say. I can't just go from previous lip smacker experiences because this is a different formula than they usually use, and this is the very first one I've ever used of this line, so time will tell, I suppose. But my guesstimate on it, right now it kind of feels like it's just sitting on my lips, if I'm being honest. I don't know that it's going to do that great a job. This may be more just a novelty than anything, but you never know. I could be wrong. It could turn out to be awesome. We're gonna find out. So, I guess by the time I review the next one of these, I'll be able to tell you if it was good or not. Or you could ask in the comments later, and I could tell you if it felt like it actually did absorb or not. In terms of shine factor, let's pull this over. So, it does have some shine to it, which, for as oily as it feels, it absolutely should have some friggin' shine to it, you know? It's like, if after all that it weren't shiny, I'd be real pissed. So, anyway, longevity-wise, though, I feel like this is not gonna last that long. It just feels too thin and just too watery. I don't see it lasting real long. Even if it doesn't properly absorb, I could see it being one of those types that leaves a nasty film behind but still more or less gone aside from that film. I could see it being one of those. But again, time will tell for sure on that part. In terms of drink test, let's find out. Get my coffee back over here. Nope, it failed. It's already very thin. Okay, well, now we know. So, alright, my overall rating, let's see. I think it's absolutely adorable in its product design. I give them all the points in the world for that, and I'm not even a comic book nerd, and I think it's fucking adorable. Just saying. So they get tons of points for that. I appreciate that they did blueberry in a scent without mixing it with generic berries, so they get points for that. They get points for trying out a new formula that's more beeswax based than petroleum based, so they get points for that. They get points for having a very novel type of way of pushing this up and down as opposed to how most work. But the complaints are just, it feels a little iffy on my lips, and the actual mechanism that pushes this up and down is so loose that I really have to worry about it. Both in terms of it while it's not in use, and while it is in use, since it pushes back down while you're using it. And again, the whole thing, how easily that head comes off, that concerns me too. So I think I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of 10. It's not bad. I would still recommend it. Actually, one more point against it, but only half a point. I am gonna mark them down half a point for the price, because it's very expensive, and I feel like even though it's this much of a novelty, it shouldn't be this expensive. So 6.5. I'm sorry. I mean, it's really nice. I like it. I'll use it, but it does have quite a few issues with it. So 6.5. Sorry. But I mean, it could be worse. It's still better than I was expecting. If I'm being totally honest, I kind of expected this one to be really shitty, and I'm amazed that I liked it as much as I did. I thought this one was maybe gonna be like the lowest of the year so far or something, I don't know. So I mean, could be worse. It's still on the upper half of the scale of 10, so there's that, but I just want you guys to be informed consumers when you're buying these things. See, if I were a comic book nerd, I might be a little less skeptical over the price and stuff. And it might mean more to me of what the character is, but since I'm not one, it's easier to be more skeptical. Now see, like, if they made a Beetle one of these, I'm sure I'd be, like, over the moon, like, straight up 10s, even if it were, like, an inferior product, probably, just because the novelty of having one that appealed to my interests, you know? So I understand. I expect other people will give it higher marks who are actual fans of the franchise, but I've never even watched them, so I really cannot fairly say. So anyway, yeah, that's about all I have to say on this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. If you have this one or any of the other little keychains from Lip Smackers yet, what do you guys think of them? Do you agree with my thoughts? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to hear what other people think of these, because I haven't seen that many reviews on them yet. So I feel like I'm kind of out here on a limb on my own thoughts on it so far, since of the few that I've seen, they've been a bit nicer than mine, but I tell you guys the truth, I don't sugarcoat it. So, I mean, that may make me come off as a bitch, but I don't sugarcoat. I just tell it like it is. So anyway, till next time, see ya, bye.